Hello, I hope the sound is clear. So first we have three systems. The first system is use stop loss and target. You can set here the initial risk percentage. So this one is not use any recovery system, any martingale, any guide. It's not use any of this. Just use stop loss and target. And here you can initial set sorry the um, the risk maximum risk per trade. So each trade will risk 1% of the current account size. So if account size is 10K, the maximum risk is $100 for each trade. If it's hit, stop loss, and also you can disable target or disable stop loss by set zero. Okay, so that's by bit. So you can set stop loss by bit, target by bit. Okay. That's for first system. Second system is use martingale type. First martingale type that is setting to control this the second system. Here you can adjust risk by low, medium, high. Okay, and you have filters here. This filter use the last trade signals. So if we have a buy trade, okay, buy signal. It must be after sell signal, so it will not enter more than buy. This will not happen here. Okay, we have a buy here and we have a buy here. Okay, so it's use okay, so it's use last trade signal. Okay, so it will search for the last signal. Last trade, if it's sell it will enter buy, if it's buy it will enter sell on opposite. Okay, so that's to avoid enter more than trade. This is second system which is use open trade like a guide. Okay, it's not target and stop. So um, that's usage of using how it's work, the last trade signal. Okay, so if we have a sell trade here, it's and we got another sell. Let's say that's close below, and we have another sell trade. It will not enter it. It must close above. We have the last trade preview trade is buy to able enter sell, and must be last trade is sell to be enter buy. So it must be like this. Okay, not buy. Okay. Okay, so that's when we are in grid. Okay, so new orders break out pullback. So this filter is very important. You can choose, you can turn it off, or you can choose breakout. Breakout mean if we have a buy trade here and we got another buy trade, it's able to enter another buy trade upper than preview one. Okay, so if the price is go down and we have a buy signal, okay, it will not enter it because it's enter higher high only. Okay, so if we have a buy trade, for example, here a buy trade and we put another buy trade, it's higher than preview one by a specific value. Okay, it's not just high, it must be, it's take a range and it must be a specific value, then it's enter a trade. Okay, pullback entry mean it must be the next buy entry must be below the preview one. Okay, so we enter after pullback, not breakout. So we enter another buy after pullback. So if we have a buy trade, then we have another buy trade, it will not enter because that is not pullback. That's not correction. It will wait to make correction first. Then when it's breakout, we have a new signal, and this signal is below the review one by specific value, it will enter trade. So that's mean when it's added position, it will be after correction, after pullback. Okay. Breakout mean it's when it must be higher high. Okay, so the next order must for buy must be a higher high. For sell, it must be lower low. Okay. Okay, lot multiply factors that's used for market gains. So when that's recovery factor. When we have a trade, it's the next trade will increase lot size to be able to cover the loss and enter with excite with a net profit. Okay, that is the net profit we talk about. It's better to make it 0.1% of the account size because that's not the main way to excite. It's use trailing stop for excite. Okay, so that's the main excite tool. So it's supposed to excite with this one, but if it's reversed and we enter with a guide, it will try to excite with a net profit 0.1%. Okay, that's this option. I don't recommend to use it, but I make it for if you need it in your test and optimization. Maybe you will need it anytime. That's max drawdown. Here you can set max drawdown for the account. Okay. Uh, okay. So that's max drawdown by percentage. So when you set it 10, that means 10% of the account size. That's maximum loss of the account. Okay, it will close all trade with loss 10% if you set it 10%. Okay, but it's better to keep it, not use it, because to have a freedom for recovery. Okay, that's for second system. For third system, it would use here another type of recovery, which is when the trade is hit stop loss, it will close trade. That's okay, and wait another new signal. New signal, if it's hit target, it will cover the previous one. Okay, so let's say we enter here. Let's say we enter sell, and it's make a loss, and we have another trade, another signal, and we go buy. When it's hit target, it will cover the previous one. Okay. Uh, okay. And here you can set the initial risk. It's recommended to make it 0.1%. That's initial risk. Okay. Here is stop loss. Stop loss, it's automatic put using other band or middle band. That is middle band. So if we have entered buy here, if you choose middle band, it will stop loss will be here. Okay. If you use other bands, that means the stop loss will be here. Okay. Risk reward. Yeah, risk reward, you can set it as depend on your test and your results. So 0.5, for example, that means the target is half of the stop loss. So if the stop loss here, the target will be half this range, this which is about here. Okay. Lot multiplier factor, that's how it will increase the lot size. That means it will increase it by double to be able to cover the preview loss. Okay. So if you make it one-to-one and use middle, for example, and here you can use a double, that will cover. If you are using 0.5, it's better to use here 4. That's to be able to cover the loss. Okay. Okay, so that's third system. Okay, let's talk about this section. This section is filters that apply on the three systems. Okay, signal factor. It's used to detect how much the thickness of the signal. For example, if we make it 2, that means it's get a range of the price if it's very narrow, and we have an explode like this. We can see how it's make a momentum up. So increase this value will increase on the long run the success ratio, but it will decrease the number of trades. So when number of trades decrease, that means it will decrease the total net profit. But that's for increase the success ratio, okay? Because the entry happen only on strong movement, okay? Signal break used to filter the trades. Let's say we have a break here. Okay, let's take another example. Okay, so okay, so that's all that will apply. Okay, yeah, this one. Let's say we have a buy signal here. This one will not apply using because this filter will deny will not allow the trade to execute because um, it's this filter used to the signal candle. It must be closed above the last 50 bars body candles, not high low. It's body candles. Okay, so here it's closed below this body. Okay, the high of this body. So that's not 50 bars. That's about 15 bar. Okay, so this one will be filtered. It will not enter this one. Okay, so this one will be okay because it's closed above more than 50 bars body. So that's uh, higher high body. Okay, so that will be accepted. Okay, so this filter filters the signals that happen during range. So if we are in range, in this case, it will filter this signal because if range, we will have a low and we will have like this. We have a low and high, low, high. So this one will be filtered. This one will be filtered, okay? Because we are in a range. So when we break this range and become above all 50 bars or more, you can adjust this value to make it 100, for example, if you want. Okay. So in this case, it will accept it only if we break a range of 50 bar. Okay. So this filter used to let EA enter only after we break a range above or below range, it's not within range. Okay. First signal mean this filter used to so if we have a signal, a full completed signal, okay, and we have entry, then if we have another one, it will not enter because we already have a signal here. Okay, whatever it's enter or not, maybe you open or put your EA on this moment and it will not enter it because it will go back and search for a valid signal. If we there is a valid signal in same direction, it will not enter buy. It will wait till we have a sell or a positive signal, then it will able to enter another buy signal. Okay, so that's to avoid entry late like this. Okay, to be able to enter on first moment we have a valid signal. That's a very important filter. Moving average trend is used to let EA enter buy only, take signal buy only, if it's above the moving average, and you can set the period of this moving average. You can use moving average 500, 50, 200, whatever you wanted. So on each buy trade, it must be above moving average. For sell trade, it must be below moving average. Okay, this filter. That is time filter, start and end. So if you turn it true, it will enter, for example, from Europe session till end of Europe session or whatever the time zone you wanted. Okay. The indicator here, you can adjust the Bollinger Bands values, period and deviation. You can adjust it, you can increase it, you can decrease it, you can have control of it. Okay. And trailing stop, we already seen it before. Okay, so BIP factor is used um, to adjust the setting, the BIP values in the EA. So what is used BIP here is a trailing stop, okay, and stop loss and target. Okay, that's what use a BIP. So because you maybe run it on any strange symbols. It's not just euro, pound, forex pairs, gold. I wanted to give you ability to run it on any to try it and test it and optimize setting to get the best setting of any other symbol. Maybe stocks market, maybe Bitcoin, whatever. So this value, for example, for gold, it's okay to make it 10, and for forex, it's okay to make it 10. But on some symbols, you will need to increase it, like Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you need to make it 100. Okay, and during your test, you will see what is the correct, the better value, of course, but supposed to be 100 for Bitcoin. On some stocks, you will set it for 1000. Okay, that's depend on the symbol. But for gold and forex, it's 10 is okay. Okay. So that's about setting. I will in the next video I will explain how to make optimization for the setting to get the best results, because I make that on gold and I get very good result. It's just max drawdown about 7, less than 10, and the profit uh, is crazy. We talk about 10k turn it to 300k. So that's very crazy result. I did not expect that. So you can also this optimization take from me about 3 days running the PC for 3 days to get this result. So you can adjust, you can make the same for any symbol or any you wanted on any time frame you wanted. Okay.